You crying on the phone. You want that? You lie. You want that? Never that. You just drink coke, chapel. Now who you are? You look at your political leader that made you. I don't want you to be discussing people because no political leader can make you. They may make you. You passing one showing a number around. He calling me on that picker. We stand by what we say. He calling me on that picker. He stand by what we say. But I think the day I get ready to campaign to move you. And the day you know it's a Google. But then one, I finna tell you, I can pay you. I will not. Maybe you don't know. And you know that you're calling them. But they carry your phone, your missed call around, telling them say you're calling them, but you don't answer. Oh, and you calling Abba Junior? And you calling Karenga? Oh yeah. Tomorrow you want to get tomorrow that money get in your order, you keep it, you can kill yourself. Tomorrow, when you need your tenant troll that you get to what a married community need to that be Martin to for me. Where's brother? You want it? Give me that troll tomorrow I take it down. You want that? Tell me kill you. Hey, I get a job where you want that. They got Joey, former president, we are going to crying on the phone. You want that? You lie, you want that? Never that. You just drink coke, chapel. Now who you are? You look at your political leader that made you. I don't want you to be discussing people because no political leader can make you. They may make you. You passing one showing a number around. He calling me on that picker. We stand by what we say. He calling me on that picker. He stand by what we say. But I think the day I get ready to campaign to move you, and the day you know it's a Google. But then one, I finna tell you, I can't campaign against you. I will not.
I have been working for the past 6 years with
on the ways and means. The revenue committee, they form another committee on it and divided the ways and means. Just because of Thomas Father, when I laugh, like proper will resign a representative. When I that thing I'm talking when I laugh. Thomas Father is a disgrace. And all hell are backing Thomas Father looking at you. Oh, your team of friendship reliable, eh? People have been facilitating Thomas Father giving people money. I wanted to call a dinner today, but people talk to me. And after on my 2-wire test on Saturday, I will release and the country will shake. I will call people need and people don't expect me to call because of bullshit. You can look at somebody that you think part of you honor money them. That no sense. I don't believe nobody besides the liberating people. And I get no godfather. I can drag anybody. That what nobody can tell me bullshit. I will believe in myself. The Lebron will take me to where I want to go. For that they do everything to please Thomas Fala. Thomas Fala went to Farmerton on retreat. They get someone and they go, hey, what make you again drink? They call it what on S? Honey on what? They get someone and they call it being the big bag of honey on what?
Hennessy?
No, honey on S, something, man. Hey, Lord, a bad to be stupid. Honey on S. Someone fella went and drank that liquor. The king said, stupid said that. You know, for nothing, I don't want to make you, you know, I can remove you. Your arm must ability. Must ability now, all I play, someone fella, I can drunk. I said, let me not drunk. Let me hold a battle to behave like he's drinking, he was drinking. I said, he's not drunk. I said, some people that behave and they're doing that, they to tell you what they want to tell you. You know, anytime one move you, I can move you. I don't want to make you. I told you, I say, you not made it, man. Oh, you not vote for me. I say, yeah, not vote for you, but me, I can vote for you right now. I said, that bullshit you talking. Oh, yeah, boy, yeah, guys, what do I say? Oh, Musa, 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 someone for acting like drunk. He said, he the one me. And I told Fonati, I said, you the way you shot the left dwarf. They may let me talking. They may make the attempt. Today we go 8. As all the lawmakers I want to farm it on, they will tell you. I Jason Sibo, they will tell you. They will not say. I never breathe, they will tell you.
So we are government and we are caretaker. We are the one that's doing the cleaning up and things.
About Junior rain campaign for Fonati to become speaker. About Jones was promised to be chair on ways and means. They didn't give it to him. And I know the story. Josie, my own brother from Grand Caymon. Me from Grand Caymon. They put out give me land to King Job. They give me land to Grand Caymon. Inside. I'm supposed to go be there. We say now in Fonati office, Josie, told somebody from the street that I know. He not even know the person. He brought again in the office. Almost speaker, then my friend want travel. The person need ticket. I swear to my left, go on take my left today, and Josie can never deny it. Because you know why Josie will not deny it? Fonati call one short girl in your office because I know money, I didn't go to school. Say use my card to buy the ticket for they get to travel. You go pay somebody. Oh, they beg in the way. Then you want to do that, you want for them. You living with them. Those slave there. No man, they get money. Josie when Allah sell Allah. I said Josie when Allah sell Allah. Your embarrassment. About Junior rain campaign for Fonati to become speaker. About Jones was promised to be chair on ways and means. They didn't give it to him. Hey, like people, you know the story. Josie, my own brother from Grand Caymon. Me from Grand Caymon. They put out give me land to King Job. They give me land to Grand Caymon. Inside. I'm supposed to go be there. We say now in Fonati office, Josie, told somebody from the street that I know. He not even know the person. He brought again in the office. Almost speaker, then my friend want travel. The person need ticket. I swear to my left, go on take my left today, and Josie can never deny it. Because you know why Josie will not deny it? Fonati call one short girl in your office because I know money, I didn't go to school. Say use my card to buy the ticket for they get to travel. You go pay somebody. Oh, they beg in the way. Then you want to do that, you want for them. You living with them. Those slave there. No man, they get money. Josie when Allah sell Allah. I said Josie when Allah sell Allah. Your embarrassment.
Since Joseph Boaka for the past 6 years, since Joseph Boaka took over for the past 3 months.
What you want money for now? So the thing you saw, like you voted for the man, I want to see that same thing to vote against him. When I vote against Fonati, let my mom be my wife. Oh, somebody else say that money. Oh, you ain't know the people coming to receive money. Koga, when you were demanding the 28,000 to say.
If you demanding us to come to work every day, for me, I pay $450 to where I live to come to work. Demanding us.
Oh, hi.
So he needs 38 person to be allowed. So the second person needs me, the other person. So we are allowed to majority. So there's no way you can even control. We are allowed the majority. Yeah. They may allow the will of the people, the majority. I don't know. I'm not talking about matter, but I'm speaking as a legislator. I'm not speaking of personal view. Like I shared to you, many things we don't agree to. And when the majority vote, there's nothing you can do. When the majority vote, nothing you can do. It's not about being personal. When the majority vote, like I gave example, the recast budget on the committee, I didn't sign. I didn't agree to the passage. And the majority passed it today. I have no objection because the majority has agreed. That's the legislative proceeding. You should testify vote. And what the majority says is the order of the day. If the men want to testify vote as a speaker, and for the same president sign a resolution to remove it, it means there's nothing to swear on. You go to court, you come back, and the people say they don't want you, they don't want you. Hello. Hello,
My man,
hello,
leaving.
hello. I'm begging you. Majority is the way in legislative politics. Legislative politics are majority. Thank you. I'll call you.
My man, where your auto?
The
You
man,
get
the man. Let me tell you, hmm? Hey, be brother for me. Hmm? You can do all you do right. Hmm? The man,
As schools were entering into the second semester, second period, sorry, and they were reporting and complaining that parents have not lived up to their tuition payments. God said, okay, your way, something coming. Your lawmaker and come and go take 15K. Y'all go to their doorstep. Y'all go there, stand there. They have your power. The power belongs to you. It is the people power. You did not send them there to go take illicit money. But if they take the money, claiming whatever, go to them and claim a share. Let them help you pay your school fees. I want that on their salary. And the salary will honestly go to them. Abuaka decided to steal the Labyrinth money to bribe the lawmakers. So now that he has bribed them, you know it's all in the air. They can't hide it. Y'all go there with all your, you get baby, Nimi, you get the other one, you get married, you get any program coming all the feet and you know you challenge. Go to your lawmaker. They have lose 15,000. I'm told it's supposed to be around 30, but they pay 15 or 25 or 30 there, but so the money part is plenty. Yeah, go there. Don't be scared. Go to each of we come and we'll call their names. A pleasant good morning to all of you, our friends, our followers. Those of you in the diaspora, it's good to have you join us this morning. The voices without fear. Too many things to talk about today. We're going to place an extensive emphasis on the debate surrounding the removal, the plot to remove House Speaker J. Fonati Kofa, orchestrated directly by President Joseph Nima Boakai. We have all of the facts. We have all of the records. And yes, we mean it when we say it. You don't have to agree with us now, right? But as time passes, you guys will come by your sit and say, yes, Abu said it, Hagar said it, and yes, Boakai was behind this. Boakai is the one that wants to move Fonati Kofa. You don't fall for all that political gimmick and trying to confuse. Boakai is a dangerous old man. Bent on destroying the fabric and unity of this country. That's how terrible he is. I want to see a fail looking like that. But anyway, folks, to spend time on that and other issues making the news in Liberia, folks at the Liberia Revenue Authority, LRA, we're getting your own information. So the thing you're planning to do, you stop it. That very thing that you guys are planning to do, you stop it. Because we have all of the details in our hands. Double Jala and your Unity Party people. You better seize it because we have it. LDEA. All over the world. Police burglary, theft, and stealing. We are investigating. How do two junior officers will just go to a hotel and go burglarize and steal from foreign investors or foreigners that have come to the country? That thing does not look clear. We're getting indications that top brass in the Liberia National Police has orchestrated this scheme of sending people on to different hotels, intimidating foreigners and aliens and taking money from them. Yes, we are investigating that very seriously. Hagar Gonda, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Abu. Good morning to Liberians. Good morning to people in my home county, Nemba, people all across the country. It's always good to be here together, and gratefully, we will say thanks be to God that we are here together to do the Liberian people business. And yes, we want to be thankful to God for everything, every good thing He continues to do, and even the ones that He's yet to do. We are here to serve the Liberian people, and we are grateful.
How was your weekend?
Yeah, my weekend was a bit quiet. Yeah, though we have to be engaged into some other activities, but yes,
Quiet in Kangastan
yeah,
community.
on the other hand, it was a bit sad because we lost one of our community brothers, and
Mm-hmm.
he was laid to rest on Saturday. So yes, we kept us running, and because I did not sleep on Friday during the week,
Mm-hmm.
up to Saturday, I had to spend bulk of my days yesterday resting, and that was it.
Yeah, we're sorry about that.
Yeah.
To all of you, the people of Kangastan, right?
Yeah, you know the name. Maybe you need to get a piece of land over there so you be a resident of that
Yeah,
place.
more check all our Kangastan.
Yeah, but that is becoming a community to live in, and trust me. that
So
place
where
is-
where do we have Kangastan? What part of Johnsonville?
you've been around the Johnsonville turning point.
The road I go to.
When the turning point where you got the road that leading to Thomas Fala and
Yeah,
the
yeah,
other one
yeah.
is leading to Mount Barkley, and the other one coming down to Red Light, passing through Peloton.
Exactly. Of
Yeah,
course.
the area is not far from there. From the Johnsonville turning point to Kansas, yes, $100.
So you mean
Oh,
Tomofala is in your community?
No,
you
not-
community leader for Tomofala?
No, not
Oh.
really.
Because I wanted to ask you to use your leadership and summon him as a community
No,
chairman.
he's not in my community though. He's in the township, but he's outside my community.
Yeah, you got to find some way.
No, it's nearing. It's nearing. I will soon be in your community. Maybe I can start planning there now, so I can go there and be community leader to them. After here, we move there. Then he can be under my direct supervision. So I'll be supervising activities. But that's it.
I know, right? So let's take a walk.
Yeah, but don't forget, today is Monday. We'll be giving out 5,000 this morning on the Freedom Catch a giveaway. So if you want to be a part of today's list of winners, all that you need to do is to just dial *799#, and then when the options appear on your phone, your Lone Star Cell NTM phone, you dial *799, but first at least have 100 Liberian dollars or 70 cents. And then you dial *799 *799#, and then OK. *799#. Once you OK, give a few seconds, the list of radio stations will appear. And yes, when they appear, just reply with number 11 for Freedom FM, and then you stand a chance to win 5,000 Liberian dollars. Yeah, we are not capacitated enough to tell you you can sign for 15K like the lawmakers are doing.
So we just giving out lay
we give you
5,000.
we give you 5K so that you help to at least provide some basic needs in your home, and at least maybe you can pay some of the school fees. Yeah, because schools are now running on credit now. So that is our contribution to our country, and we are grateful for that. So be a part of our list of winners. We want to give it out to more winners this morning.
Thank you. Let's go for this break.
It's about musical. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, you report it. Don't take law in your hand, call the real authority. Well, it can't take your law. Crime stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a you must talk it. I mean you cheche, you wait for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime.
Oh, yes, indeed. Crime Stopper Liberia, proud to be associated with the Freedom Money Rise on Freedom 87.9. So we have impeachment Liberia now, where impeachment flying. Oh, well, I'm also getting information that a group of citizens very displeased and disenchanted with the manner in which Dillon has been performing, particularly initiating citizen action to impeach and remove Dillon from the Senate. I think they cannot wait. Maserado citizens can't wait for 2029 because the arrogance and uselessness of Darius Dillon has overwhelmed them, and they feel like sleeping a day with this clown as the senator of Monserrado continue to poses danger to the prospect of a progressive Monserrado County, Liberia. So they are taking they're taking very and I like to call it nationalistic step. They're moving fast to act and test the law because the law requires that. There are many ways, particularly when your leaders are not performing. Even Buakai, I wait for the day where a collective national action to be taken to impeach Buakai.
And it's called for in the constitution.
Because
the man. Not you told last that.
The man celebrating his son's birthday yesterday. You see that?
No, I didn't follow that.
Oh, the first family now they're using the presidency for birthday celebration, birthday treat. When Katumuno birthday, they were passing around, they celebrate that. Buakai Untu, they celebrate that. Yesterday was I know Tantan.
The first day when in Bicano, I know rehabilitated a school worth 21,000. It became news that was posted all around here, running around with it. But that's where we are when people who cannot give or who do not normally give, when they give little, they appear like they've given everything. But that is our country money, and she should not be taking glory for something that is coming from our country's
well, sure. I didn't see.
They're posting the oil around here, bluffing as if that's something she had taken from her own initiative.
Yeah. So they try to cover it up and make it seem as though there was a foundation, say official launch of the Yasmin Foundation and 45th birthday celebration of Tambawa Buaka. So the actual thing they use the country money to go celebrate Tambawa birthday. So you see, folks, all of you sitting out there, you're suffering, you're hungry. Right? Buaka is just using our country money on here and your family. That time you have to be celebrating birthday. People suffering, children can get school fees, the hospitals, the nurses are protesting, they are issuing different press. The paper is unbothered. He's unbothered about these concerns that are being raised. He's unbothered. Look at the roads condition, right? And this man stay there passing around. Yesterday, you can't even go to the Hogu and go pie around and say they're going to do his son's birthday party. But anyway,
that's where we are. Like the country will pray for.
Yeah, so we look for one day our people will rise up to the occasion. But again, I'd like to say special thanks to all of our friends, families, and supporters, and and all that showed up yesterday for our baby naming ceremony. It was a very colorful and lively event. I'd like to thank all of you for the many support you continue to give me and my family. Especially, we are very, very grateful, right, for everything yesterday. A lot of people were there. Higa, our friends, our good friend and big brother, Clarence Jackson, stopped by. And we'd like to say thank you. Of course, the CEO was there. And about Boni, right? Mr. Sharif, Boni CEO, Boni Oil and Gas Company CEO was there, and of course, Mr. Amar Kamara, all of these people. When I must start to call the names, I'll make mistake. I'll not call some people.
And others will start
moving contempt and all of that, But it was great. Ali Sila, Amar Kwadu, and all these guys, Josiah Fa, my friend from so yeah, it was great. And I want to say thank on behalf of myself and my wife and my son. Would like to say thank you so much for being there. Anna Cisco, a very regular follower of Freedom FM. She took upon her time. And my own woman from West Point. Yeah, not my CCO. We get plenty of women that can follow. Yeah. So the woman says she wanted to come, but she know how to come, so she sent my sister. Sister can say, say, I'm going somewhere, but your man say, I'm gonna come. Yeah. So we are able to talk on the phone, and You see, Liberians appreciate the sacrifices we're making, and so we like to say thank you to all of them, our regular friends, and, and associates and our acquaintances. We like to say thank you to all of you. Hey, guy, I think we have to do the Liberian Pope business.
Oh,
now.
sure,
So
sure,
the cash
sure.
giveaway,
Yeah.
it's on, right?
Yeah, it's on,
Today,
and
the
we are
5,000.
giving 5K this morning instantly, just for 100 Liberian dollars. Just that star 799 hash using your Lone Star Cell MTM mobile money phone. Yes, star 799 hash. Reply with number 11 for Freedom FM, and this morning you stand a chance instantly to win 5,000 right here on the Freedom Morning Rise on Freedom FM. Yes, that's what it is this morning.
So we're gonna hold it and wait and see how you
Yeah.
go about it. It's fetch $5,000 on a Monday, right? Star 799 hash. You select option number 11, which is Freedom FM, and once you select that, you wait a few seconds. You enter and select the currency that you wish to play, whether it's LD or United States dollars, 1 or 2. You select, and then you enter your password, 5-digit password, mobile money password to confirm your transaction, and then you're good.
Yeah, sure.
And when Hagar and I come here, we are more passionate about ensuring that this money don't stay with us, and our partner don't carry the money back. We want to ensure that you have them. So we always encourage you to play more. The more you play, the better the chances to win. And we always like to draw this scenario. For example, you're targeting 5,000, you spend $1,000.
Yeah.
Right? You spend $1,000, your chances are very high.
Yeah.
Very, very high. On this particular show,
you have a
I say
profit.
you must take all from the day the program started, all the play you now do. Then you say, oh, and I
I've been
spent
playing, I've been
2,000. No, I'm talking about that one. For example, yesterday, okay. Hagar and Abu have started the show already. So, okay, I come in play now. Yesterday, from right now as we're speaking to 10, you spend $1,000. Your chances of winning are very high, or $2,000. When you win, even one time, right, you are getting 5,000.
Yeah, sure.
So there's a 3,000 profit already there. And this morning when you get them, don't eat them, you wait, you keep setting. Before the weekend, you now win something like 20 or 25,000, right? Okay. Before the weekend, then you now get okay, then you now get somebody is saying this. Okay, so that's what it is. So I'm not sure I'm gonna read something I'm seeing. Yeah, but there's a twist. Somebody's claiming that it's not from the speaker's office, so I'm gonna try to confirm and verify that.
Yeah, maybe we can use it checking up on his official page.
Yeah. So, but let's see, folks. So this is where we are, Liberians. I know the whole week, the entire week coming to the weekend has been clouded with this issue about the attempt to remove, the speaker, the first man at the legislature, to remove him, and this undying desire of removing Funati Kofa or stopping Funati Kofa's election as the speaker. It's not new in our politics, right? It started from the very beginning of it all. You all can recall vividly when Bwakai assembled lawmakers, right? Newly elected lawmaker to his home in rehab. And of course, there were different reports about his attempt to bribe them, right? Not to vote for Funati Kofa. So every illegal thing that Bwakai has been doing, he started from the beginning, right? The man started it from the very get-go of things. The man was categorical that he did not want Funati, or he is not pleased with an opposition speaker or opposition leadership at the legislature. So he has always attempted to wield power at the legislature from his side, right? His political side. You see, this man has reduced our democracy to a one partisan, dealing where everything has to be unity party, winner takes it all, and all of that. So that has been the attitude and the desire, undying desire of Bwakai, the 79 years old, a responsible Baptist deacon. Exactly what he has always had desire and interest in doing. So this is no strange, this is no news to us, right? And now we are seeing this. So over the weekend, I spoke with somebody very, very powerful, and the person told me that, look, This is not new. To you, it may be new that, oh, it just coming, oh, I can know. But it has always been there from the day Fonati was elected. The desire to remove Fonati as speaker has always been with Bouaka. So, and they have always timed it whenever Fonati is out of the country, right? Whenever Fonati is out of the country, they will start having, back-to-back meetings, right? Back-to-back meetings, putting names down and all of and what have you. Until now, that when Fonati travel and all of the processes that they have been having behind the scene, they managed to get the number as required, because the legislature is a number game. So they managed to obtain the number that was best, and then they saw now as the time to put it out. So that's how you saw when Fonati left the country, the minister said, okay, but this is our time. Our opportunity. And that's how they chunk the whole thing there, because they had a number now. So they have the face now to be having press conferences, because if you do not have what it takes to remove the man, you can't be putting your face out there in the public. So all they were doing was waiting to have this number, which they were able to get on the 17th, right? On the 17th, and we saw them there what they did. Thanks to the gallantry, and the fortitude of people who are very, very, passionate about protecting the democracy of our country. And everybody will not sit down and see Mr. Bouaka do, and does whatever he pleases, because this is not a Bouaka republic. This is a republic of Liberia, and Bouaka just have, the opportunity to be the president, right? Something he does not even know how to do. Yeah? Bouaka does not know how to be a president, but unfortunately he is the president. So we have to make do with him. So in making do with Bouaka now, Bouaka won't change our law, violating all of our laws and taking decisions. So men said no. We'll rise up. And we've been seeing different things. But you follow over the weekend, right? And they have not rescinded their position. These unscrupulous, corrupt, and narcissists, I like to call them, because anybody working with Bouaka closely is a narcissist. Bouaka is a narcissist. So they still believe they can remove the speaker. So they had different meetings. District 11, a lawmaker who only survived the margin of denying another prominent and impactful son of District 11, countryman. Our countrymen stood up in that place and won. The other fully men passing around who can be dressing all kind of dirty way and thing, and he will not be here talking, but he won't be speaker. You see, our country will get problems. Man like Richard Kun can organize himself properly. And that the men passing around saying organizing, coming remove speaker and Bouaka. You see, Bouaka can work with lowly people because he himself is kind of lowly. And you understand? So, but yeah, here we are. Hagar will drill us through the meetings, the outcomes, and you will know your lawmakers that are involved, right? Your lawmakers that are involved in the country they hail from as of yesterday. Right? Hagar? Then we'll pick it up from there.
So the entire thing, the thing about the removal of Speaker Kofa is something very, very interesting, and it's good to always follow it. Abu, this country deserves what better than what it is now. You cannot have a country that people will just want to run it anyhow, and thinking that this is their private property or this is their father's property. This is a country that got laws and orders. People will not just sit. If like Abu, like you were saying, this is a plot that the government of Ambassador Bouaka started initiating from the very day Fonati got appointed or elected by his colleagues. If you look at the signatures, you saw the list of those who signed, quote unquote, who also received their 15K. If you look at it, some are here saying they signed on the 7th month, the 21 day, 2024. The first person there who is what's his name? I know G waiting here. His name from Grand Bassa, District 2. The guy from District 2 in Grand Bassa, he, according to the record here, he signed on the 21st day of the 7th month. And the second person here said they signed on the 7th month, the 9th day. So you see how
So,
irresponsible it
so,
is.
so you agree with me that this has been a
Something that
process,
something
right?
that they've been
It don't
doing.
start the very day you saw
Yes.
it. Like I told you, that ever since they've been collecting it, they've been physically list, they've been passing around, Burger physically list in there, every man get to the people. Say you'll be going around small, you'll be getting
Some
the
even
list.
sign in June, some sign in July. And what makes them to come up with this and think that yes, they've reached their point and they can make it now? The latest started coming from October. People started signing from October 8, October 10, October October 13, October 15, October 15. So this is what made them to think like they can make it. The last person who signed was Nema County District. Nema County District 7, not 7, District 5 representative Samuel G. Koga, and Samuel signed on the 17th. Luther Collins signed, but he did not mention the date. And Luther was the one who came up with that press
Luther
conference.
was the one who
Yeah,
exposed it.
So
there are other discourse where the people say they're lawmakers not and the lawmakers are part
so
of it.
we come call
Right?
your lawmakers.
That's the reason why we won't call all the lawmakers that are part of it. So discourse will know the lawmakers that are there and the other lawmakers that are not part of it. That coup d'etat they won't do. In simple thing, they won't do coup d'etat.
So this is it, right? There was a meeting held over the weekend. In the meeting, I don't know whether they considered this as a success, but if you look at it from your own perspective, or Abu, you will get to understand that this meeting or the meeting that they held over the weekend was a slap in the face, because you started parading around with 40, quote unquote 47, I think 48 person who signed. But the meeting held over the weekend brought you down to 38. So let's take, for example, you had a 48, so you lost 10 members. So your fight now to ensure that this thing become a reality is gaining less momentum. People are backing off because the real story has started to come up. So let's list the lawmakers who are still into this coup d'etat. So we start with Bon County. Bon County get Obadiah Vani, District 1, and he's from the Unity Party. Sorry, this is Bomi County, sorry. Bomi County get Obadiah Vani, District 1, and he's from the Unity Party. And Sam P. Jala, District 3, and he's...
So what the fuck man from Bomi?
Bomi, he's Obadiah Vani.
So that means Bomi County District 1 people, Obadiah Vani took 15,000.
15,000 of your money.
$15,000 of the 25,000.
So you get about 10K.
So they say when they succeed in removing, then they will give him about 10K.
So Obadiah Vani from District 1 signed. Simply Jada, one reckless human being too, who since he got elected, he had not even had the guts to go back to the people who elected him and be able to speak to them and appreciate them for their efforts.
From Nima,
this is, don't get him cause a useless man that they can never be from Nima. Or even though know that Nimbayans got some useless people will name them, but a man like this can never be from Nima. Simply Jada is from District 3 in Bomi County, the swim maker where right behind here, I don't even have network. He replaced.
I remember the guy.
This is the man.
I remember the guy.
Yeah, Bon County got Prince Cornia, and he's from District 1. He's quote unquote independent. James Cole, recklessly, I don't know who was taking money from
Jim Cole.
around.
That Jim Cole. Okay, let's assume Jim Cole took 200 from everybody money. So when you times 200 times 48, then you know how much Jim Cole succeeded in subtracting from his man and Jim my man, yeah. He can listen to me.
Outside of James 25K that he's supposed to benefit, James has benefited already 9,600. That one I'm part of. So you see, so if you add a 15K to the 9,600, you know already where James is now. That is the 15K they added to the money.
They Steve on Steve make God.
So yeah, James.
The man are already stealing you. Then again, you say, "Oh my man, that you the ways and means on the on the coup plot, right? That you the ways and means, so you go this. So the
man is
when the man get a being take out 200.
The man currently get his 24,600 waiting for his 15K if succeed. Yeah, so he currently get 24,600. So James Cole is from District 2 in Bon County, and he's from the People's Unification Party, and at their party secretary, I know I think call the chairman. Like the chairman, Samuel Coker, that the man you see running around here without who is saying that he's the chairman for this disorganized group of individuals here. He's okay, James Colette from the People's Unification Party or the PUP, and Robert Flomo Womwe. Robert is from District 4. Robert Womba is from District 4. I know what that is. Flomo, but Robert Womba is from District 4, and he's from the Unity Party. And we got Foley E. Famule, who is from District 7, and he's from the according to him, he's an independent candidate. Bapolu County, Mustafa Warete from District 3. He's from the Unity Party. Grand Bassa County, Isaac Bani is from District 1, and he's from the Movement for Progressive Change. Simeon Freeman, political
15,000.
leader. Yeah. He got 15,000. Clarence Banks is from District 2 in Grand Bassa County. Clarence is from District 2 in Grand Bassa County. Quote unquote, he's an independent candidate. He got a 15K. Alfred Flomo is from District 4. He's one of those who received 15K for his signature. He's from the Unity Party. Grand Bassa County, Mohammed Dossi is from District 2, and he's independent, quote unquote. Sorry, this is not Grand Bassa, but Grand Kipma County. Mohammed Dossi is from District 2, and he's quote unquote from the independent bloc. Grand Judea County, Jeremiah Sokan, District 1, Coalition for Democratic Change. These are some of the guys who have become disgraced to the institution that made them. These guys, some of them could not survive, especially a man like Jeremiah Sokan surviving in Grand Judea County could not have been possible if not for the intervention of the
he's a Grable man, right?
Yeah, if not for the intervention of the CDC. But today he's paying the party that made him. He's paying it, even with the release or the statement from the former president.
And now that he does not know that the United Party government is after Fonati because he's a CDC man.
Yeah,
right. He knows. But because
he
15,000
pocket.
Yeah,
I told people, I said, these are a hungry group of individuals who have not even had the opportunity to lay eyes on the money on such a money. So when they see or hear about these things, it sounds heavy in their ears. So they don't even have time now for their integrity. At this point, their integrity becomes something where they can put aside only because of the money. These are reckless men who can be passing around here from nightclub to nightclub with people smoke much and are smaller than here. So Grand Judea County, Jeremiah Sokan, District 1 from the Coalition for Democratic Change. Mary Johnson, District 2, Liberia Restoration Party, or the LRP. Grand Crew County, Nathaniel Bowie is from the Collaborating Political Parties. District number 1 in Grand Crew County, and so far he's the only person from Grand Crew. Lofa County got Julie Fatima Wee. She's from District 2, the Coalition for Democratic Change. Siafa Kpoto is from District 3, Coalition for Democratic Change. Gissy Collins is from District 4, and he's from the Unity Party.
Which county?
This is Lofa County. My Gibby County, Eva Kowolo Jones, who could not even survive if not for the intervention of the CDC. Now, and I'm disappointed in him because this is somebody who has been a businessman even before ascending to political power.
And so on that recording, you talking majority.
No, that I want to like Clarice guy. So this is a man who has been making business, and he's been a businessman before even getting to politics. But today, anyway, we know where we are. This is our country. Ava Jones is from District 2, and he's from the Coalition for Democratic Change. Emmanuel Yard, District 4, Coalition for Democratic Change. Clarice Gar, District 5, Coalition for Democratic Change. Maryland County will move to P. Mark Jury, District 1, Coalition for Democratic Change. Anthony Williams, imagine. Life. That's what life is. Anthony F. Williams, District. This is a man who could not print his own flyer without getting compensation from some. Anthony F. Williams, District number 2. He's from the Collaborating Political Parties, the CPP. Austin Taylor is an independent from District number 3 in Maryland County. Okay, we'll move on to Marshall County. Our own representative, Sekou Khan in District 2, is there. He's from the Unity Party. Michael Thomas, another BM independent. He's from District 4. Rachel Kuhn, District 11 from the Unity Party. Nimba County, Samuel Brown, District 1, independent. Yan Flomo, District 2, collaborating political party, CPP. Nika Gay, District 3, Movement for Democracy and Reconstruction, or the MDR. Ernest Massier, Ernest, this is a man who they put force the election on him. They tuned, you can remember Gompu, the situation involving Gompu, when the people took ballot papers, they threw in the water. This is the man who they were doing it for, supported by Prince Johnson. NS Massier, District number 4, Movement for Democracy and Reconstruction, or the MDR. Samuel Koga, District number 5, quote unquote independent, but he's from the PUP. Yeah, bluffing here. Dorwan Twine Glikia, District number 6, Nimba County, Movement for Democracy and Reconstruction, the MDR. Semiana, District number 8, is from my own district, Nimba County, District 8. Movement for Democracy and Reconstruction, or the MDR. We move on to River G County. River G County, Alexander Paul, District number 1, Coalition for Democratic Change, or the CDC. Isaac Cholople. Isaac Cholople Wo is from District number 2. He's from the Coalition from the Coalition for Democratic Change, or the CDC. Johnson Williams from District number 3, Coalition for Democratic Change. That does it for River G County. We move on to River Cess County, where you will see another.
These are the list of lawmakers who are doing pay for play.
Who are doing pay for play. That the people who even attended the meeting yesterday. The meeting they
held over the weekend. Is bribing them. They're taking. They're not using their reasoning. They're not using their
these are the people that
their pocket, that money they're using to take decisions.
So this is now we move on to River Cess County. River Cess County, your lawmaker Steve Tikwa from District number 2 is there. Independent, and we move on to Sino County. So Steve Tikwa are the only man from that place. Sino County, Samson Weir, District number 2, Coalition for Democratic Change, and these are the lawmakers. And lawmakers who supporting the cause but absent from the press engagement. That the people who want to play double standard, they won't count us claim.
So they put their knee down too.
So they can put their knee down, but they run away. They won't go public. That somebody here. Let's go. Let me see those who are there. Mana Bishop Johnson, Bombing County, District number 2, Unity Party, but she won't go there. Prince Stoll, another block. Monserrato County, District 8. Ellis Grant, River Cess County, District 1, Independent. Augustine Chiolo. Augustine Cholo is from Lofa County, District number 5. He's from the Unity Party as well. So the current breakdown of the membership of the House is the CDC. The CDC got 25 lawmakers. Yes. And the Unity Party there.
You mean on their list?
Yeah, no, not on the list of people, but we want the current what should I say, combination of people who are from the same political parties. And yes, and so Coalition for Democratic Change got 25 lawmakers elected on the CDC ticket, and the Unity Party there got 11. The collaborating political parties, or the CPP, is there with 6 lawmakers. The Movement for Democracy and Reconstruction, the MDR, lawmakers are 4. The People's Unification Party 2, and the National Democratic Coalition, or the NDC 1, Liberia Restoration Party 1, Liberia National Union LINU 1, All Liberian Party 1, Movement for Progressive Change 1, Vision for Liberia Transformation of Vote 1, Independent 19 lawmakers. Yes.
Okay. Fair enough. So you've listened to the listing. You've listened to your lawmakers, their district, and the political parties that they're affiliated with. Right? So somebody here texts and say, oh, they posted this, that. Now to prove to you that the people receive money, right? And we have all of the facts, and we've spoken to a lot of them, and they have confirmed that, look, like I told you, Hagar, A source from the legislature told me that this is not, an October, operation.
Yeah.
This operation has been existing long
Started
time,
since June.
to be soliciting, signing, and collecting money and all of that. So let's play this man video, right? Who unveiled, and he did what he did.
Luther?
This man, Reverend Luther.
Collins.
Reverend Luther Collins deserves, a national honor for safeguarding democracy.
And Abu, he pushed my mind back to the journalism, where when some of the instructors will tell you, see, in order to get some news, it will come a time you will have to disguise yourself.
Oh, yeah.
And woman, you really have to make yourself
like an intelligence.
You have to put yourself into
Like
the
an
system
intelligent
so you can
officer.
get,
That's what he did.
Yeah, and he's the
And that
hero
was
of the
smart.
day.
That was so smart of him, and you're doing it for his country.
Television, along with other media institutions, we are in conversation with a group of lawmakers who one of them was attempted
This man
to
had
be
no reason
bribed
to do
on
it, but he did
today,
it because
and
he
they
knew
managed to
this
collect the
is
official
against the laws of the
listing
country.
alongside
Right?
with
The process
15,000
to be
United States
genuine, but you
dollars.
should
They
not be
have been
collecting money
speculated.
and be
The lawmakers have been offered
Look at the
money.
money
We
on
have
the table.
also Representative Collins. Welcome to the media, sir.
Thank you.
You want to tell us what happened? How did you end up with this money and this listing? Why are these things here, sir?
Yeah, for the past 2 days, there have been the news in and around the Capitol building about lawmaker wanting to impeach Speaker Kofa. Then we heard that a certain group of them are giving money out. You have to receive $15,000. Then after you sign and their mission is accomplished, then of course you can receive the balance of the money.
So that mission.
Yeah, mission.
And the mission has to be accomplished.
It has to be accomplished.
So can't take the other money
give
here.
me
Get
advance,
it.
so you know that we're serious about this.
Then when you accomplish the mission, then you come for the balance money.
The total sum is 25,000. So I also been making some due diligence and follow up because this is not good for our country. I think we have come here to work for our people. So being sitting outside of the 54th before coming in as 55th lawmaker, I came with a clear agenda that I'm coming to work for the Liberian people, not myself. So I decided to go there and pretend as though I am part of them. And of course, they called me last night and I said, we're going to conclude it today. So this is where we end up. I managed to do away with the amount of 14,000 plus because Representative Jim Collette took, I think, for 200 or something dollars from 100 in the presence of Clarence Guy, along with his travel. But we have also planned ourselves. We made a plan that a group will be behind me, and because I have not identified myself to be anywhere, I will go there and act like I'm part of them and, make sure that what they are doing to be brought in public. And this listing, you will be surprised. The names are here. Page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4. So page 4 at the end here, you will see my name. That is how I managed to actually get the money because I have to act like I'm signing.
Yeah, because money last.
And do away with the money.
But one would be wondering how on earth you managed to come with this listing. How did it happen? Was there an altercation? And who actually called you for the money?
Yeah, because they have been wanting for the number to build up. So I have to use my own logical experience. So I cajole them and make sure that this listing be in our possession along with whatever involved with the listing, which is the money.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Anything else?
Well, that's it. The Liberian people will get to know. I'm sure we are here to work for the Liberian people.
But if I may ask, why on earth you choose not to go with all the lawmakers? Why you choose to reject it?
You have to tell me. You have to convince me beyond all reasonable doubt. Why do you want to do this? Is it good for our country? Is it that our people going to benefit, or they are doing it because of some selfish motive? Because the budget people want to get hold of the budget in their possession. So whatever.
Listen to that part, though. And that is very much important for you to understand why Bwaka want to remove Speaker Funati Kofa.
Because the budget people want to get hold of the budget in their possession.
Why on earth that Bwaka and the United Party will be plotting to remove Funati, who has been very, very, soft? The time where we come here and say, but Funati, why is so soft and things?
Yeah.
Right? So why do they want to move him?
Because the budget people want to get hold of the budget in their possession.
And yeah, that Gbapolu lawmaker answering, he said the reason they want to remove Fonati is not for any nationalistic reason. It's not for anything that has to do with your interests, but rather because Bwaka wants to have absolute control over the national budget without any objection or critical questioning
or scrutiny of the budget. So
he does not want that.
They want to have an easy pass.
So he wants to have a puppet preside, just as he succeeded in putting one other puppet over the Senate. So anything he sends there, it just goes through, and they will be there lobbying on his behalf instead of acting for you, the Liberian people. This is it. When we told you, you say, oh, this, that.
Because the budget people want to get hold of the budget in their possession. So whatever they want to do with the Liberian people money, they can do it.
Thank you.
And we cannot stand for that. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, it's good. It's coming from a lawmaker.
And this is where
he's member of the inside source. We say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this is where each of you out there now, this Monday, you must see this as a wake-up call to stand up to protect and defend your country. You see, when you resist an attempt by a president to make himself a demagogue, to challenge and of course abuse all of the law to himself, you are slowly supporting the creation of a dictator. The next thing you start to see, people associated with the presidency will start to carry themselves in the community and start to hijack and take actions in their own hands, and you will not have any redress. Because if their people can go and start manipulating the laws, and you have some people who have no morals, this is a demonstration of lack of moral. This is a clear demonstration of a very transparent lack of moral conscience, that you will sit and allow yourself to be bought for $15,000, and you are supposed to be called an honorable, right? The fact remains that this whole arrangement is a package that sees $15,000, right, pay initially to each lawmaker. So the moment your signature, by virtue of the fact that your signature is on the listing, right, it is implicit that, of course, you are a beneficiary of that money, right? So we do not care about all of your flimsy, cooked up, reactions in the end. Say, oh, yes, I support the removal of the speaker. So give us any logic why you support the removal of the speaker, right? We have a copy of their resolution that we will read and make sense of. Things that can be discussed and amicably resolved, right? You use them as a basis, right? As a basis to cover up your very useless bribery scheme, because this is clearly and evidentially a bribery scheme. And for this news to be coming from our legislature, right? Liberian people, who do we count on now? Who do we count on? This old man, right? This old man has misused the judiciary and reduced the judiciary, right, to a bribery hall. Anything they want to go, they pass through it, and he has removed very competent, objective, independent people from their positions and implanted partisans, allowing partisanship to defend or to define the order of the day in the country. And by doing so, what you're doing, you are creating room for the systems in the country to be undermined. And when systems are undermined in any functioning and fledgling democracy, right, the possibility of objective decision making is of course non-existent. And this is exactly what we are seeing. So people's decisions are no longer objective, right? They're subjective to the whims and caprice of the president. And let's see and evaluate whether the president's actions are are embedded within the core values of the Liberian desire. What the Liberian people want, right? This is not what the Liberian people want. The Liberian people want bread on their table. Liberian people want stable electricity. Liberian people want roads. They won't be able to move between countries and trade their goods and services. They want that. And this sleepy old head man is not concentrating on these things. This man is about to waste over $1 million, right? $1 to $2 million in an unnecessary, undemocratic undertaking to remove a speaker simply because that speaker does not come from his political party. You see how useless Bwaka is? And when we tell some of you, you all sit there and say, oh, we should lead a thing, right? This is the height of uselessness. And the only remedy to this is to take political action. Every time I'll come here and remind you about the need for political action to correct the uselessness within this old man, right? Old. And he has got no legacy of sound thinking, incredible decision making. So this man is abusing the presidency and thinking he has all of the money, the things he craved for when Ellen was president. If the man had the power he actually wanted, the man taste for money who have led him to create some kind of situation with Ellen. That how the kind of president or vice president can be. It is making sense to me why Ellen had to put him in some kind of corner. He's a dangerous man.
And make him to be a old car park, as you said, a race car park. And Abu, and it sound Liberian at this point, right? If you really think you want to be critical, if you think you want to be patriotic to this country, there are questions that you should start to ask yourself now. And some of these questions could include, what's the real deal behind the removal of Speaker Kofa? What those who are involved into this intend to benefit? You know, there have been allegations against them, and none of them are proving this. On the contrary, but every day their activities and engagements prove to people that what is being portrayed in the public about them is the reality of life. You cannot have a group of individuals, and Abu, this is going to apparently hold this country hostage for some time, because having a bunch of reckless and irresponsible people who should be working in the interest of the people now taking their responsibility and selling their responsibility out only because of 25,000. Now what it will do is, Abu Charles, whatever way it is, you should understand from today that the House of Representatives is currently divided as we speak. The House of Representatives is divided in the sense that people who feel that Fonati should not be their speaker or should not be their head may not want to listen or sit under his governorship or his leadership, and people too who believe that Fonati is the rightful person and Fonati is the legitimate leader of the House of Representatives will go to sit under him. What happens if they don't meet quorum? The law states that before legislative business is done, the legislature or let's say the specific house, whether now in the case of this, the House of Representatives should first meet quorum. So and how quorums are met? Quorum are met by two-thirds. Two-thirds of 73, you should be talking about 48, 49. So what happens if we don't have it? Bwaka, we hear your bare ball. How they call the other useless one from Monserrato, Darius Delon. Darius calling on the executive to submit budget before the end of October. How you intend the budget to be debated when the people who should be debating the budget are currently after their 15K?
They are doing it on purpose.
Oh yeah.
So they will cajole and get someone for the 8 number scene somewhere. They just carry it, do it and tell our country money, pull it anyhow, and then
so this is how reckless this country is moving. You know, what the intent, what you really intend to benefit from the removal of Speaker Kofa, like Representative Luther Collins said, Abu, this is only intended to make the House of Representatives to be bare ball to the executive as it is being done with or Yombly and the legs of Darius, DeLong, and other people. Because these are people who, right after session, when the president is here, they run into the executive mansion. DeLong is already good at begging. So this is a man who got no integrity. So they are doing it to bar up the House of Representatives so that they have the legislature under their control.
Correct.
And what happened? There will be no check and balance. And any sound Liberian will always want to check and balances in government. Because if the legislature, if the executive must work in the interest of the country, the legislature must be there to hold the executive feet to the fire. Because that is their responsibility. They got three cardinal responsibility, and they are lawmaking, representation, and oversight. The oversight is intended to ensure that officials who are appointed by the executive are called to order and that they work in the interest of the country. So what happens when you get one useless and reckless and Rachel Kun who is just another nonsense in the country? So this is the kind of country that Liberians voted for. When you vote for people who don't seek your interest, the reality of I told people after they go election, I said the result of this the election was going to teach Liberians on what the real future of this country is. At this point, from today, you will not go to the ballot box now thinking that old age means that the person gets sense. No. You will not go to the ballot box thinking that when you owe me, you get experience. No. You will not go to the ballot box. It's not how well, or it's not how long. It's not how long, but it is how well. Baka said for the 40 plus years he served in government, what did he do? Up to the day of the election, Baka could not tell us what he did for the country during his services, time of services in government. But he said because he has worked in government, it means he get experience. Today,
no, he told us, you know what he said? He said he squandered opportunity.
Yeah, but he said it clearly. And with all of these things, Liberians still could not listen.
This is
a man who, during their time, Abu, the Omil was just in the country. We have partners and things. And that's the real time money used to waste. And Bwakai told us that he squandered all their government squander opportunities. The Pape is very crafty and cunning. Man, that's the devil. When it comes to the good things that were done during the Unity Party first 12 years of Madame Salif, all of the good things, Bwaka will say we. But whenever there are lapses and things that he want to identify, then he put it solely on Madame Salif here. There were a lot of things that we needed to have done. We could not do it because we squandered opportunities. The opportunities were there. There was opportunity that Liberians would have benefited from if we were going to, if Bwaka and Madame Salif were going to utilize it. But all of the time that Bwaka serving government today, we are yet to see what he did. And you said you wanted to give him retirement benefit. A man who worked and did not do anything for the country. You want to give him retirement benefit. And today, this is where that retirement benefit is leading us.
Exactly. And like you said, it is an opportunity to learn. But of course, when the electorate acts, when critical minds assessed, and the answer Bwaka could have provided when he was asked as to say, Mr. Bwaka, they owe what you owe, what your whole life looking useless like this. We ourselves, we can't see nothing. So what do you not do for yourself? And all the time, the opportunity, you always say, we squander opportunity. So the records are there. These are facts. From Bwaka's own mouth, he said he squandered opportunity. He said another occasion, he said he living on loan. He was living on loan. That is a mark of a failed person. Somebody who does not have the capacity. So he has to go to the bank, and the bank must surrender people's savings to them for them to pick their life up. Still, he could not. And that's how he had to be very extremely desperate, because Bwaka now got into where he is now. Then the day you can't see the bank name beating John behind him. And you see the bank, all the bank name now, poker, what they can put on it, say a defraud debtor or bad debtors, and all the passing around looking for them. Then they're gonna be looking for Bwaka all over. All the different bank names, you're just passing around taking loan. Y'all go me. The people getting the loan are not altogether bad, right? That means but you must have the ingenuity to be able to transform and to be able to manage these resources properly to stand on your own. But the man go tell the people loan, then he going, he living life inside. He eating the poor money. He ain't pulling business. He know how to do business. A woman lay water business you're doing. You go make plan the woman get vest, you move from there. It's only so what thing you come invest the money in. But yeah, folks, so we will keep talking these things, and so let's see what is happening. The cash giveaway, and we have our frequent players. We always told you, whenever you join the cash giveaway family, there is no losing. There will always be an opportunity where you'll be recognized, and of course, something will be done for you. So this morning, another 5,000 is going to go out to a select few frequent players, people who have persistently and consistently played. They've never given up. They continue to play, and so our team has recognized their effort. And of course, we are going to be giving out $5,000 out. At the same time, you stand a chance to win $5,000 today.
Yeah.
By dialing *799#, you select option number 11, which is Freedom FM, and then you enter. So let me give the frequent players money out, right? Then we will come back and transition to something else. Let me do that and call. So I'm calling the first. This person will not be expecting it, but they get the money. So now they receive the money. Over the money. Oh, hello. Good morning. Good morning. This is Freedom FM. You're live on the radio.
Okay, sir.
What is your name?
My name is
Mapon who? Mapon Toma. Mr. Toma, you've been playing our cash giveaway, the radio game, right?
Yeah, sure.
How often do you play?
So now I play 4,000 guys today, so now
Have you played? Have you won before?
No.
Okay, so for your consistency, we send you $5,000 on your phone right now. Check your phone. 5,000. You receive it, right?
No. I haven't sent my phone yet.
Okay, check your phone. We send you $5,000. Congratulations. Okay.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you.
And keep playing. Okay. So that's it. Never give up. People who give up, they don't win. You know, winners don't quit. Quitters don't win. So that's the code. So all you have to do, that's *799#. You select option number 11, and you are good to go, right? You select option number 11, and you are good to go. So let's give the next. Let's give the next. Okay. Let's give the next. Let's give the next. And then 5,000. Another 5,000 for frequent players. This is it. Then tomorrow we'll come here again. We'll give best losers. So every day we're giving our money. Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
My name is Abu. This is Freedom FM.
Yeah.
You're live on the radio.
Okay.
What is your name, sir?
I'm John Harris.
Mr. Harris, have you played our cash giveaway before the radio game?
Oh yeah, more than 4 months.
You've been playing?
Yeah, I've been playing.
Have you won before?
No, but just send 5,000 once like that, you know. Oh my God, sorry.
Okay, so you won another 5,000 again as a regular and frequent player.
Oh, that's a wonder.
Yeah. And today Monday, I know things are not easy.
Oh, are you thinking? You know what happened? Yeah, I play on spoon. Number station. I listen to your true up. Okay, I didn't get the Hanako. But I play on spoon on Tuesday. Thursday I won. But Friday, yeah, on spoon.
Yeah.
So I've been thinking about almost 4 months now. I didn't win the pro, but even though they send me 5,000, but I want to win my 20,000, my 30,000, my 10,000 too. Easy. But if we are coming today, I hope I'll continue winning like this.
Don't mind spoon, they won't steal you.
So that should tell you that your number has been recognized by our system here, and you can continue playing here. The possibility of you winning high money is there. So continue to play.
Yeah, but someone coming from spoon again. They said, oh, you have one game, number 2 you can play to get, so maybe you get your 20,000.
No, that one is a scam. Don't do that one there. Don't do that one. That's scam. Yeah. Yeah. So congratulations. Check your 5,000 or in Green Juice. Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right. So
the whole thing about the impeachment make it Prophet Kisa or Prophet Kisa forget to spell resolution.
I saw that thing a lot, but I made that son, man. You right.
They conjure that no more right now.
Yeah, no.
Things not normal.
The kind of people themselves can be reverend. Okay, I love men. See you on national radio. Call. A human being there shall be talking about.
Yeah.
So let's give another 5,000 out. Today is 5,000 Monday. 5,000 Monday on all front. African players taking it. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Good morning, ma'am. You're live on the radio, Freedom FM. Hello?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
Okay, yeah, you're live on the radio. Have you played our cash giveaway because our system has recognized and identified your number as a frequent player?
Yeah, Papa, I've been playing. The people monitor on my head since I've been playing. I can't even say win. My niece said they can't even say call it. Last one said, yeah, I play.
What your name? What your name again?
My name is Tianke David.
Tianke David.
Wow.
But Lola, the people now recognize your name now. So
They must really recognize my name because my children said no school fees for them.
That one that Baka trouble. But we can just help small, yeah? Baka say when Baka say he had all the experience your main president, you solve all the school fee benefit. So anybody talking school fee benefit, you must go to Baka. That he don't want to say he had all the experience. But anyway, so I call you because our system and partner are recognized will send you $5,000 as a frequent player. Okay. Congratulations, yeah? Okay, so that's what it is. This is it. So let's see on the regular 5,000 now what has happened. So I told you, I said today is 5,000 Monday. So let me give out some money on this end. We'll come back. There's impeachment thing or Baka put here in. Yo, advice Baka. Yo, who can say, oh my man, your titan, this, that. If Baka choose to be useless, and we will not spare him. Another 5,000 on the go. This phone is ringing. You too can be part of the winners by dialing *799# select option number 11 and wait a few seconds. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. You have to put low strength in your voice. You're live on the radio. My name is Abu Sherry from Freedom FM.
Yes.
Okay. How are you this morning?
I'm doing good.
What is your name?
Speaking to Lisa and Bridges.
Miss Bridges, you play the cash giveaway this morning, right?
Yeah.
How many times?
I just did one time.
Congratulations. So you've won $5,000. I believe you received the message already.
Oh, yes, God, thank you.
Congratulations, okay?
Thank you, Abu.
So that's it. You can be like Lisa. And of course, let's see, give another one. And then we hold a bit and come back to do further draws. Okay, so let's call this other winner. And our guys are out there be like, oh, my man, I won't win too. But you're not playing how you will win. When you see us out and you're talking, my man, I won't win. But how you will win when you're not playing? The instruction is simple. Play, you win. You see, Lisa plays. She's won. Others are playing. And of course, there's another person here. Good morning. This is Freedom Radio. You're live.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
Bless God. How is it?
Fine. What is your name?
I'm Viola Ellis.
Viola Ellis. Miss Ellis, did you play our cash giveaway this morning?
I played 5 times this morning. Every time I play, I can win.
5 times?
Yeah, I played 5 times this morning.
But you've won today.
Okay. Bless God so much.
Congratulations. You won $5,000.
Okay. Thank you too. Thank you.
All right. You received it already, right? On your phone now, right?
Yeah, I saw the message.
Okay, congratulations, Viola. So yes, I think let's hold this one here like this, right? Let's hold this one here and come back, folks. So all you have to do that *799 *70 hash *799 *799 hash. You select option number, sorry, *799 hash. Select option number 11. You entered, and of course wait a few seconds. Once you do, you select the currency that you love to play, whether it's US or Liberian dollar. And then once you select that, you are only required then to enter your password, which is your 5-digit mobile money password, right? You enter your 5-digit mobile money password, and then you're good to go. So then you wait for us here to do what? You wait for us here to do your draw and begin to send your money. So Higa, let's go for the resolution. The Liberian are asking, why do they want to remove Speaker Kofa? Reverend Luther Collins of Bapolu County.
Is he a Reverend?
Yeah, I'm told he is a Reverend.
Okay.
Right?
I thought you were thinking about.
No, I'm told he is. Right? Have gone there on an attempt or in an effort to be able to get his hand on the evidence. So he had gone there and said, okay, this thing here you've been talking to us, and it was him and another lady from Cape Mount. I'm just forgetting her name. Another lady from Cape Mount. They've been engaging them, and then they will carry other CDC lawmaker name to them and tell them, say, check in that chat room. I'm sure I played there. And then, you see, even Thomas Fala, other CDC, they think they're not party thing. They think it's about leadership. They think about this, that's the. So you got to come. So the man say, you're giving me hard on to me. Let me go there. So they were waiting for 2 more names, right? 2 more names on this 5th. So they engaged him and they engaged the lady from Cape Mount. And they were engaging other people. So finally they called the reverend and say, oh yeah, my man, we're almost there now. So you gotta count the reverend. The man told the man put it in no more last to tell you how the man was not part of it. He was not. Because if he was, his name would have been there a little earlier. So he signed later on, put his name there, collected the evidence and came to us. Collected the evidence and came to us. And when he did, what happened? Okay, yeah, fine. So what happened was he tried to understand exactly from their maze, why are they after the speaker? The question became clear that they were doing so because the executive wanted to wield influence and control on the national budget. Particularly, the manner informed in which the current speaker decided to put up what they would consider a non-compliance posture towards the executive desire in manipulating the national budget to serve the exclusive desire of Bwakai instead of the national interests and goals of our country. So they say they don't want this kind of thing. They have serious objection to it. So what do they want? They want to have him removed so that exclusive control over the budget and the budget decision-making process, right, will not be questioned, will not be, in competition, or they have to struggle and things. The president fell in his wisdom, insulted when Funati held that press conference here that he will not act on the recast budget until SYZ. When these condition precedents was laid out, Bwaka took offense. Sources from the executive mansion confirmed that Bwaka took offense. He say, but why the man will be telling him, say, he's the president, he says something, he say, act, then the man telling him, say, you will not do until he, Bwaka, does 1, 2, 3. Bwaka took offense. And this is where Funati got in trouble. That's how they pour more money into the process. All along they've been talking about it, the Richard Kuntin, and they have not really collected the pieces from the disappointment they got from the election of Kofa. So, and some of them did not get the position that they desire, so they stay fighting. But then when the executive came in, that's how you saw the momentum. Nobody should deceive you that this is a CDC orchestra. CDC does not have the capacity.
But what does CDC stand to benefit?
No, as it is clear now, CDC does not have the capacity to remove a speaker. No, absolutely not. Can CDC remove a speaker when the Unity Party government does not want it to happen?
Mm-hmm.
How? Put your thinking cap on. Can Tomo Fala remove a speaker? So sometimes you need to think outside the box. No matter how many women, no matter how many ill-gotten wealth Tomo Fala think he has, right? Tomo Fala does not have the financial wherewithal to embark solely on a removal spree of the speaker. This thing does not make sense. This is the accompanying propaganda that came with the undemocratic desire of the president. Say, as I'm pumping the money on this side, we have to concoct a narrative that sells very well, right? Now that we have significant number of CDC lawmakers, so let's put it on the CDC part again for your money, say. So they will go start fighting over it. And this appears to be, gaining ground in the ranks and file of the CDC, which does not make sense to me. Because you have lost power. Unity Party will never do business with you. It's not possible that the Unity Party government, Bwakai, does not have any knowledge, any consideration, or anything with this, right? Then you want to know how and why Tomo Fala is even getting involved with this thing? Selfish political desire. Sources have told me that what you saw Tomo Fala and Francis Akila Yumale reconciling. Coming together, he went to the main program and started sounding all like that because Fala wants to take a leap to the Senate seat of Lofa. Then Yimale, which is Yimale will go to his. Yimale now made that play like I fought for the people, I kill human being, that my people here the meme. So he feel that he entitlement. That's discourse number one. Yeah. So Yimale wants to go back. So Bwaka is in the puzzle. Okay, that my friend here, greater desire, he won't represent our district. So Fala, you on board? Yeah, Fala on board. And this is it. But to say Fala raise money, CDC and here one other funny man who they say somebody was something from a boxer. He say, oh, President, we are not get he take money to put a party together that to go one President we are remove speaker. How does it benefit President we are? Tell me now, politically, how does that serve President Weah compared to Bwakai? What is removing the speaker now? Any politics that Weah wants to play, Weah will play that politics within the party. Not to take a decision that benefits the ruling party. If President Weah succeed in removing the speaker, which is from his party, it does not make sense. And nobody should even be having conversation about that.
The guys have lost balance. They're
right?
finding way to...
This is Bwaka plan. This is Bwaka desire. Bwaka wants to manipulate the country resources, the country budget, steal, and reserve them for he and his family. This is it. But with an opposition lawmaker, it makes the bargaining difficult. So let's remove him and put another puppet there. That's the goal. Right? That is simply the goal. So now if they succeed, then basically what's going to happen is that you're going to have puppet like Richard Nangbe Kune there presiding. And anything Bwaka wants, it goes through. Because Bwaka's legislative agenda, Bwaka is not convinced that his legislative agenda are solely and wholly national driven. Because if you have a nationally driven legislative agenda, you will not bother about the color of political garment a speaker or a pro tem is wearing. Because if he or she attempts to resist that, the people will stand up against that person. So you will not bother. But because the main legislative agenda is selfish, right? It is self-seeking, and it does not benefit the generality of our people, but he wants to achieve them, and then he say, I got to move them, man. And it's frustrating to see Nimba lawmakers sign.
For me, maybe it
No,
was
the reason I
it's
say
not.
because there is this narrative out there that Nimba people are developmental, and something and independent. So you see, they go beyond that kind of thing. Or Prince just stay controlling the thought.
Abu, when you speak about Nimba, you know, listen, read the communication that we were just with the lawmakers and their political alignment. You get to understand that some of those you consider as maybe educated or well knowledgeable individuals from Nimba are actually because Abu, there is a difference between education and civilization. These are those guys are people who just sat in class and felt like, yes, I get one this, so I'm educated. But the issue about civilization is civilization will help you be patriotic. Abu, civilization will make you understand that we need maybe of this kid here, we should not die. That is civilization. Even though you went to school, you learn personal hygiene, but the civilization part of it will help you. These are just those guys are just people who, for me, I would say they are destined to the drum beat of their political leader. Because all along, if you look at our man at Prince Johnson, is somebody who has always been where money is. Prince Johnson has been somebody who continues to sell the image of our country, the birthright of our country for his selfish political. So now that that has become the reality of their political leader, they themselves have started to walk in the path of Prince Johnson. They themselves have started to walk in the path of Prince Johnson. And now it's not happening. Now, the thing about Nimba is, even in a modern dispensation like ours, those guys still believe in the tribal and divisive politics. These are people who feel like, yes, since Prince Johnson is from this background, we are also from this background, so we all will follow him. Abu, I don't want to be divisive this morning, but read through the communication, the list of lawmakers. You will get to understand only one of them they get background is from the district. But all of those from the MDR are people who are from the Geo background. And so that's why you see when Prince Johnson he speak in his capacity as a Geo man. He speak in his capacity. Prince Johnson is very divisive. So talking about being disappointed for me, I knew that. Oh yes.
Consideration.
You know, if you see
when tribalism
reasoning, so your mind get caught with the reality of life. So if you see, I told somebody, I said, if you see like being this irresponsible, reckless, some reckless against the former head of state, even though doing the civic regime, they had all of the issues with Ambassador Waka and Madam Salif then, but nobody went ahead. No information minister went on speaking to the former president the way Jeremy Pia will call former president. You know why it happened that way? Because Waka is a vindictive and irresponsible, reckless, and disrespectful old man. So people who are with him are being orientated to that same style of life. So they are becoming the real ambassador of their political leader. That is the same case with So since Prince Johnson don't go for development, Prince Johnson don't go for the real thing that maybe that include the interest of the common people. So they themselves have gotten indoctrinated with that mentality that Prince said, man, anything I can get it out. So when it comes to this, I'm not disappointed. Okay. I even expect more than this. Let me imagine those guys, people who fell on Weir's pocket before today, during the last election, they went against Weir because of their selfish political interest. People who could not who could not stand without Weah's support. They went against Weah because they felt they have reached. And the kind of people you look at, you say, how they call it, or let's be frank, Abu, Weah's administration, Weah did not work in the Southeast, the entire Southeast, as compared to the way he worked in Nima. Why do you think so? And with all of the development that he carried on in Nima, with all of what he did in Nima, he saw how ungrateful we were to him in the election. So at that point, let's look at the speakership and the presidency, which is the bigger picture. The bigger picture there is the presidency. So if the people can use tribal and divisive politics and go against, you listen to Senator Johnson after the first round of voting. If the people can use tribal and divisive politics to go against president and have him removed, then what more about speaker? Trust me, that political leader Prince Johnson is aware of this. And you know what happening now? Joseph Boakai is passing through Prince Johnson, and Prince Johnson is reaching down to his people on his party ticket. That's the kind of style they have built. So you should not get disappointed. The first thing is, Abu, you should start bracing yourself for more than this. Because this is what happens when people are not able to independently make decisions for themselves, even though they are grown up individuals who were entrusted with the people's mandate. So, disappointment, no.
And that is terrible. That's a terrible reality.
Yeah, but that's a fact.
And I agree with you. You're making a very, very certain point. I think it's hard time that Liberians begin to take responsibility of their own political decisions they make. Because for so long, you've been tribal, regional in your political decision making, but your life still remain poor.
Not just poor, but very, very poor.
And you know, your life still remain backward. So what's the essence? So folks, we are going to give out some money again, right? And then when we come back, we go straight for the resolution and understand what is the basis of this thing. Before we zero in on zero down with the different, and you know, different opinions about this matter, then we'll open the phone lines because it has to be interactive. You've heard your lawmaker's name. Where does that leave you? To know that your lawmakers' actions is not being judged by the quality of decisions they're making to support your democratic well-being, but rather bribery. So what I mean, these are the people that came to you during the election period about 9-10 months ago. They told you that, they were the best alternative, that the folks in the 54th legislature was not representing you well, that they were coming to represent you better. And see what is coming from the legislature now. Let's give out some money on the cash giveaway. Star 799 star 799 hatch. You select option number 11, right? You select option number 11, and of course you wait a few seconds and enter one or two. So we have this person here. Good morning.
Hello.
You have to move from near your radio.
Yeah, morning, Abu. How are you?
I'm fine. So you play the cash giveaway, right? What is your name?
My name is Mr. Mensah.
Mr. Mensah.
Yes.
Is that your full name?
Yes, but the name I use is my wife, Comfort Battle.
Okay. So, Mr. Mensah. Mr. Mensah.
Yes, please.
How many times you played the cash giveaway this morning?
I played 3 times.
3 times?
Yes.
Charlie, you've won $5,000. Have you received the message?
I received the message already. Thank you.
Congratulations, okay?
Oh, God bless you to the station, Freedom FM, my station.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, Charlie. So, Mr. Mensah, you say that Mr. Mensah say the hustle is not easy in the country. So, so Mr. Mensah try a B, Mr. Mensah take it. So, if Mr. Mensah can come here and collect, then why are you waiting for? Then you won't be seeing people, you know, different OPL and say, oh, my man, I'm win you. This is it. Mr. Mensah did not have to meet me or he guy or anybody somewhere and say, oh, but I won't win you. So all Mr. Mensah did was to collect his phone, follow the instruction, and now he played 3 times, and of course, he has $5,000. Hello, good morning. Morning, you're live on Freedom FM.
Okay.
What is your name?
My name is Fayati Kamara.
Mr. Kamara.
Yeah.
Did you play the cash giveaway?
Yeah.
How many times?
2 times.
This morning, 2 times, right?
Yeah.
Have you won before?
No.
Well, but you just started playing now.
No, I've been playing more now. Wow.
Yeah, but you just started playing.
Every day.
I was saying 5,000 every day.
Yeah.
As frequent player.
Yeah.
And
but you log in.
You now win 5,000 again. The message there, right?
Let me check.
Yeah, the message there, 5,000. Congratulations, yeah.
All right, thank you.
Okay, that's Mr. Kamara. So this is it. Those are you people. The people that used to be good, used to work to people and help them with money. They're not the human being that you get. No. The men won't be stealing your country money, but they make it as to say, and, you know, they ain't getting money. Right? So they don't want you to know they're stealing from you, but they mean. I hear we be talking to somebody, my man, it's easy, man. They brother, like your regular community brother. In a mountain, they may also make you feel that. So now the man is to get them 50,000, I say, but how country money?
Yeah.
Is that you all go get some of your country money? How they can come and pass this time, school open, nothing. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You're live on Freedom FM.
Yes.
What is your name, sir?
I'm Lawrence F. Sade from Glenville County.
Lawrence?
Yes.
So we are talking to you now from Grenjida?
Roger.
Man. You can bring Roger in here. I'm more motor than Roger. Say get him more motor. Say Roger. My man, you play the cash giveaway from where in Grenjida? I mean, man, you take it.
And you following us live or you?
No, my brother is in Moro. Every morning, I went there so I can ask him the code link that he sent it to me that I start playing.
They got a smart man. Yeah. My man, you take it. You say they think that I'm Moro won't be benefiting. Congratulations, you won $5,000.
Okay, thank you.
You not win before?
Tell the people in the community.
You not win before?
No. I've been playing, but I can't win. Today.
No, okay. So don't give up, yeah? Maybe the 20,000 or the 10,000 coming too.
Okay, I will continue.
Roger.
Thank you.
Laugh.
Hey,
you tell me, Roger. You put that on leave on me. Say, but there where we are. So you have the resolution, so you can read.
Yeah.
You're getting tongue
so
twisted, then I'll pick up from
while
there.
we're reading, you can continue to play the Freedom Cash giveaway. Today is Monday, and we're giving out 5,000, and it's *799#. You okay when the options appear, you reply with number 11 for Freedom FM. Today is Friday. It's Monday. You win 20. What am I saying? You win 5,000 Liberian dollars right here on the Freedom Cash giveaway. So we hope to do more draws if we can play. So the resolution of two-third majority of the House of Representatives of the 55th legislature of the Republic of Liberia.
And they're no longer two-third.
Yeah.
Because per what we have now, the
reduced.
number have shrunk a little, and they're around 38. That does not account for two-third.
To effectuate the removal of Honorable Councillor J. Funati Kofa as Speaker. And it begins. Whereas Article 49 of the Liberian Constitution and Rule 9.1 of the Rules and Procedures of the House of Representatives states, among other things, that the Speaker, Deputy Speaker, and other officers so elected may be removed from office for cause by resolution of two-thirds majority of the membership of the House. Based on Article 49 of the Liberian Constitution and Rule 9.1 of the Rules and Procedures of the House of Representatives, members of two-thirds majority have formed causes below for the removal of Honorable Councillor J. Funati Kofa as Speaker of the House of Representatives of the 55th Legislature. Whereas the Speaker, Honorable Councillor J. Funati Kofa, is significantly conflicted with the interest which is impeding the smooth function of various committees by being the lead consultant and lawyer for several agencies of government, concessions, and other private companies in the country over which the House of Representatives exercises oversight responsibility. These agencies and concessions include the Liberia Petroleum and Refining Corporation, Liberia Maritime Authority, National Fisheries and Aquaculture Authority, Liberia Telecommunication Authority, NASCOP, City Trust Saving and Loan Bank, Central Bank of Liberia, Rabat International Airport, National Port Authority, National Oil Company of Liberia, Bear Mountain Mining Company, Western Cluster, etc. This violates Rule 45.1 and Rule 45.2 of the Rules and Procedures of the House of Representatives under the subheading Conflict of Interest, which states where a member elected or delegated by the House to perform a certain task finds that the case at hand is related to his or her interest or that of a close relative, he or she shall withdraw from handling the case after notifying the House. The Speaker or the committee of which he or she is a member, Rule 45.2 or .2, no member may be employed or engage himself or herself in an occupation which is incompatible with the responsibilities vested on him or her, or is in breach of the trust given to him or her, or is damaging to the prestige and dignity of the House. Eventually, the Speaker, Honorable Councillor J. Fonati Kofa, conflicts his business interest with his leadership of the House of Representatives, which grossly violates Rule 45.1, incompatible with his position, tarnishes the prestige and reputation of the House, and is detrimental to the common good of the Liberian people. Whereas the Honorable Speaker single-handedly elected or selected Liberia's representatives to the ECOWAS Parliament and lied under oath that he conducted an election on February 7, 2024 without the conduct of an election, the Speaker submitted a list of Liberia's members of the House of Representatives to the 6th legislature of the ECOWAS Parliament to Dr. Sidi Mohammed, the Right Honorable Speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament. In the transmittal letter which bears the subject, election of Liberian representatives to the 6th legislature of ECOWAS Parliament, the Liberia House of Representatives lie under oath, or the Liberian House Speaker lie under oath and misled the ECOWAS Parliament, violating provisions of the protocol of the ECOWAS Parliament. Honorable Councillor J. Fonati Kofa's action are in total contravention of subsection A of Article 18 of the ECOWAS Protocol, titled Elections, Terms of Office and Vacancies, which states that states representatives shall be elected by direct universal suffrage by citizens of member states. They also are also in contravention of subsection B of Article 18 of the ECOWAS Protocol. Subsection B of ECOWAS or Article 18 states that the representatives of each member state reflect as much as responsible or possible the political configuration in the state. Even more consequential, the Speaker's action violated Rule 40.1 and 40.2, which are under the heading Rule 40, Honesty and Transparency. Rule 40.1 states, without prejudice to the provision of this rule, every member shall be honest and transparent at any time. Rule 40.2, which tends to define what honest and transparent means, states as follows: no matter or no member may introduce false information or unsubstantiated matter pretending that it is true. The occupant of the office of the speaker is expected to exhibit a high degree of morality and protect the rule of law, but the speaker's action eventually reveal that he lacks the moral and behavioral competence to perform in this office.
Okay. All right. So let me pick up from there and continue. Whereas the Speaker, Honorable Councillor J. Fonati Kofa, during his tenure as Deputy Speaker of the 54th Legislature, alarmingly overspent his budget and was believed to have used his budget line as conveyor of suspicious financial transactions. This is evidenced by the alarming outturn of $4,038,687 actual money spent, a whooping $2,936,159 higher than the amount of $1,102,528 budgeted for fiscal year 2023 for the office of the Deputy Speaker. Reference page 3 of the fiscal year 2024 draft national budget. This practice amounts to systemic corruption, continues to reflect negatively on the office of the Speaker and subject these honorable houses shady practices by putting a credibility tint on the image of the honorable office, which immensely violates Article 5 C of the 1986 Constitution of the Republic of Liberia. Take steps by appropriate legislation and execute orders to eliminate sectionalism and tribalism and such abuses of power as the misuse of government resources, nepotism, and all other corrupt practices. Rule 41.1, being free from corruption of the House rules and procedures states, members are expected to fight corruption effectively by being free from corrupt practices and opposing corruption and set example in any anti-corruption struggle. So funny, but we'll come to it. Let's go further. Whereas the 7th day sitting of the second quarter of the first section of the Honorable House of Representatives of the 55th Legislature of the Republic of Liberia, June 6, 2024, revealed through its agenda that the budget law was altered by the Honorable Speaker, Honorable Councillor J. Fonati Kofa. A communication from Honorable Clarence G. Gar, representative of Electoral District 5 of Mangibi County, craved the indulgence of plenary to recall the national budget for illegal alteration of budget law. Whereas on April 29, 2024, the 9th-day journal of the extraordinary session of the Honorable House of Representatives of the first quarter of the first section of the 55th Legislature of the Republic of Liberia reveals that the Honorable House of Representatives of the 55th Legislature met on April 29, 2024 with the representatives of District 2, Grenku County, Honorable J. Fonati Kofa, Speaker and Presiding Officer for the sole passage of the 2024 National Budget. A motion was proffered by Honorable James Coley, District 2, Bon County, the man who can take 200 from a friend of money. Motion states, Honorable Speaker, Deputy Speaker, and distinguished colleagues, having listened to a well-read report from the Committee on Ways, Means, and Finance and done due diligence and taking into consideration that this budget was initially submitted by the executive in the tune of $692,408,827, and taking into consideration that the committee invited all agencies that are captured in the budget for budget defense, and in such proceeding, those that had issues and qualms were submitted to the Committee on Ways, Means, and Finance and was taken into consideration. Honorable Speaker, Deputy Speaker, and distinguished colleagues, I move, if I can obtain a second, that this instrument submitted to this plenary be passed with the following. That for controlling purposes everywhere in the budget law where LBO is stated be replaced with the Public Accounts Committee, Legislative Budget Office, that's the LBO now. So wherever they get LBO, we should replace those places with the Public Accounts Committee, which is the PAC, that has the responsibility to ensure that there is transparency in all government entities. That is to say, that in government spending, all entities be passed as such, that all communication there is in be accepted, and any motion for reconsideration must be tried and tested on this floor. The motion was seconded by Honorable Clarence Gar of Electoral 5, Mangibi County. So you see how the whole thing, just be following the trend. Whereas the Speaker has unilaterally created new committees and new departments, merged new departments with an existing one in the House of Representatives without the approval of plenary, the highest decision-making body, and without regard to standard practices. Committee created our committees on science and technology and water and sanitation, while department unilaterally established our fleet department, nursing department, project department, and legal counsel department. All brilliant leadership decisions to help in strengthening governance at the legislature. But however, these renegades still believe that this is not supposed to be happening. I'm adding that one there. The newly created legal counsel department has been combined with the existing legal drafting department. The existing legal drafting department was created by an act of legislation. This is a complete contravention of Rule 7.11. The Speaker shall carry out duties assigned to him by plenary. The unilateral merger and modification of structures violates Rule 63.1 rule under Rule 63, amendment and suspension of rules, which states these rules shall not be altered unless the members of the House have received a 24-hour notice of the proposed change. The 24-hour period shall commence with the placement of a printed copy of the proposed amendment upon the desk of each member. Changes in these rules shall be taken up as a special order. Any change in these rules shall require the approval of two-thirds majority of the members of the House. The Speaker action of unilaterally creating new committees and various departments in the House of Representatives without the approval of plenary, the highest decision-making body, renders him administratively incompetent of presiding over the Honorable House of Representatives. Whereas Speaker Councilor Fonati Kofa, who was former town manager of Zebulon of North Carolina, has been convicted and was disbarred following charges of embezzlement approximately $500,000 United States dollars. Speaker Councilor J. Fonati Kofa was made to restitute some of the money, and the rest was charged to community service. To date, Speaker Fonati Kofa is still doing community service in the town Zebulon in North Carolina, which is expected to be concluded March 2026. Speaker Councilor J. Fonati Kofa is a criminal that has spills over effect on his current position and harms the government and the public, and as well damages the prestige and dignity of the Honorable House of Representatives of the Republic of Liberia. Now, therefore, as consequence of our signatures as herein, affixed constituting two-thirds of majority members of the House of Representatives, we hereby agree, affirm, and reaffirm our resolve that immediately upon our probation, approbation, immediately upon our approbation as the below signatories, that the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Councillor J. Fonati Kofa, be relieved of his post to restore peace, harmony, honor, and dignity to the Honorable House of Representatives, that the Deputy Speaker be made to preside consistent with Rule 10 of the House's Rules and Procedural Manual on succession of the leadership. Rule 10.1 states, when the office of the Speaker shall become vacant by reason of removal, death, resignation, inability, and disabilities, the Deputy Speaker shall act as Speaker until a new Speaker is elected within 60 days. That concludes the basis for which these lawmakers that I will preferably consider renegades, because these are gangster renegades of the legislature being sponsored by Joseph Numa Boakai, who are attempting to undermine the fabric and the strength and the pillar on which our democracy is foundation on, which is balance of power, check and balances. But because this old narcissist is not interested in being checkmated, so he is exploiting every means possible, right, to undercut and redefine democracy to suit his own narcissist stance and take. And this is exactly what this is all about. So you have listened to the counts, and for me, in as much as, right, it is important for us to read these things for you to understand, but it's fair for us to assess and, the reasonability of some of these qualms that are being raised and how weighted they are to justify for such, and a change in the leadership structure of our country, particularly when we have a system of government, particularly, and an executive branch that does not respect the laws. So what will happen if you have the legislature now dominated by members of the ruling party? Where does that leave Liberia? So this is trouble. This is doom for our country. And people are looking at it outside of the box. As much as we're reading and exhausting these resolutions and counts contained in them, but then the audience, what is the urgency versus of course, versus the need to have balance of power in our democracy. These frivolous, flimsy, right, and unsubstantiated qualms or claims raised by the petitioners for the Speaker's removal versus the desire and the safety it comes with to have balance of power in our democracy. What will you go for? Will you go for the stupid narrative that these people who are supposed to be honorable, but they're acting so childish? The fact that all of you can be reduced to running around and affixing your signature for $15,000 is a disgrace. And none of you can come from there and tell us, say, oh, that lie, you don't take money. We know that your history. Some of you went in that place, you say your expectation was, you want big car, you want this, you want your creditor, or you're expecting the Liberian people to pay. So you can't come by and tell us, say, they want that lie. We all know Liberia, wherever there is smoke, there is fire. And the legislature move for these things. Our legislature now is not a ground of responsible legislative decision making. No, all you have to do, whatever you want, you have to put money together and go there, right? And these good for nothing human beings out there, the only thing that's good on them is the money they spend to wear nice clothes and put on beautiful perfume. So that's all. But besides that, they're empty vessels. They're not thinking for themselves. That is an independent body. The legislature is where you flex political muscle. When is the last time that any of you on the list flex strong political muscle? What is your thought? What have you brought to leadership and governance? What is this transformational, ideological innovation that you brought forth, that the ground that you're standing? You can't stand out when you're in the executive branch or you're in the CSA. You can. But when you have the opportunity to enter the legislature, it affords you the opportunity to flex political muscle. Then that's when you start to say, okay, this is the political ideology that I believe can work duly in the interest of the collective majority of my country. So I'm going to the legislature to push this line. Each of you, put your hand up. All you do out there is to bargain for the executive, and that is an exposure of your uselessness. All of you does not have the bare requirement to be in that place. You do not even have the discipline to read documentation. All you care is the money that you get from there, your benefit, and you start to make noise, and you are collecting illicit money to take legislative action. This is illicit money, ill-gotten money. These things were not allotted for. Where is the money coming from? How is the government raising this money? When monies are put in the budget to take care of water and sewer, the president call the MD. The MD will second some money and carry and give it to y'all. Y'all bribe each other. We'll call the transport minister, bribe each other. Y'all take money from there. Is this the country is this the change? Is this how Liberia is going to progress? This thing can hurt. It can really hurt that you are citizens of a country that have demonstrated no desire for progress. And you read all of the time. You follow cases in other countries. And you have some nincompoops here still proffering defense for this useless old man and the calamity he has brought upon our country. And you think we all should sit down before our hands. There's nothing much you can do to us. You can't do anything to us. All of you are rogue. You're living on stealing. You are stealing from the poor people. The poor are dying every day from curable diseases. You cannot take your family to JFK, but go there and see what you are doing. You are politicizing the system. You are refusing to hire paid and incentivize the services that these men and women provide to the poor people in the community. But you are dishing out 15,000, 25,000 to remove a speaker. How does removing the speaker put bread on the family table tomorrow? How? What justify? What has the speaker done? You say, oh, the speaker is charged for conflict of interest. There is nothing you have revealed that authenticate that claim. Because, hey, guy, if I say you have conflict of interest, I must be able to authentically, right? Okay. So are you saying for somebody to be lawmaker, right? They might not do no business from the day that man and power born, and they might not get no business. They might not. You think the way Bwaka feel his life, that how everybody looking? We have to do a study to understand now that you are occupying this position. The law requires that you relinquish association with anything that will come in conflict with the functions and the performance of your duty. Has Funati done that? Is Funati still running the law firm? Oh, so you're saying because Funati had a law firm, so he should be denied his constitutional right to vie for anything? That is the most stupidest logic I've ever heard. So because Bwaka Kunami sustain and manage the cold water business here and whatever doing, and it's spoiling your hand. So Funati to also spoil Unatin too because you won't be speaker.
Mismanage because he's speaker.
And you are talking about US, the man, some of you not shame, and some of you are talking to us say, oh, when Lee Stanton, this, that. When Stanton bank rolling, the foolish old man for president in the town. Oh, so you know that having legal issue must form part of the conversation, political conversation. And besides, Funati is not in the category of that, right? And you lack the moral standing to be raising that now because some of you were in the legislature and this man served as deputy speaker. So this is stupid logic.
And that's the point, Abu.
Yes, stupid logic. You don't bring that, you don't sell that to us because it will not sell. Certainly, we are thinking way more than you. Go and collect your useless 15 or 25,000, right? And you will be named and shamed, and your people will know you that you're in that place for business and you have not gone there because you just don't have anything to offer. I told you, listen, when people go to school and they acquire education and training and they put the education to work, this is the case with Funati, right? This is the only country where you see people can go after you because you use your hair rightly and you're being progressive. That Liberia.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as you start doing things, God help you. You start acting smart.
People see you they see you now.
And that is bad. So because all of y'all in our you're stupid, you're following behind Bwaka bribery, Bwaka giving your money, using your pulling your by your nose. You don't get anything for yourself. So Funati will be like that. That's stupid. That thing doesn't make sense. Funati, as I know it, has relinquished, right? And has stepped aside. Unless you prove an evidential conflict of interest wherein that the legislature had to surrender a decision on a particular company because Funati went there to say, oh, I am the manager here. You got to state that one clearly and tell her what is the case. Nothing else to be. So because the man worked, he earned money, he built businesses for himself. So we want to take everything from the man. It makes sense. That the man business. But now as speaker, is the man still the managing director or the executive director of any company, bring all the records. That's not true. It does not exist. The goal is Waka want Funati out so he will have absolute control over the budget. This is a narrative you have to carry everywhere on your school campuses. You have to tell the kids, let it grow up knowing that we had a narcissist in power who believed that he must control everything. He want to steal from the country, so he wished to remove the speaker. So as he is using the pro tem, he'll be using the speaker. This is it. This is a narrative. All other things are nonsense, co-opted propaganda, and you must not fall for it. But you need political action to correct the nonsense in this old man. I rest my case.
Nabu, you struck several good points, and you know, listening to the resolution that those brothers put out there, you know, it is sickening to hear some of the things that people we expect to know better are saying.
Telling
Some of them are saying, Speaker Kofa did this, or he received more than what was allotted for him in the budget, and all of these things. No, that's not the reality. Like Abu said, that's not the reality. You know, these are individuals who are just trying to cover up on what they have received. And so they are trying to make what the illegal thing that they are collecting, they're trying to make it legal. I told somebody, I said, policemen, you on the street. I know that you are giving your service to country and what you're receiving is little. And even at times, out of humanity, that out of kind gesture, when I see police working in the street, and maybe I'm in a car, maybe if I have something I can give it to that person. But if you want to make it look like the stealing you want to steal from the driver, you want to make that stealing to be legal, then even if I have it, I will not do it intentionally. That's the case here. You know, those guys, they got no legal standing or legal backing for their action. Because even, you know, they are just trying to find a way to back what they're running after today. And good for us, God has exposed them. And you see today that, yes, it is clear that they are running for little or nothing. Abu, you cannot have a country like ours where people going to bed hungry. Schools are today running on CP or running on credit. Where today transportation has increased. Transportation fare has increased. The living condition of the people continue to deteriorate. But today, lawmakers, and I saw one useless human being trying to make some analysis, people receiving. These are people who have lived on taxpayer money and who are living on taxpayer money.
That's correct.
So even if they are making 20,000, 30,000 as their gross salary, it's still not satisfied them because these are people who their eyes got open on stealing. Those guys, if you sit with some of them, if you ever had the opportunity to sit with some of them during the election or during the campaign, you get to understand that their motive of going to the legislature or fighting to go to the legislature was not about service to country, but it was about what they can benefit. Abu, that's where my mind will push back to the court for us to make this legislature less attractive to people by reducing the too many benefits and things that people are acquiring.
But who's supposed to reduce it? They're the ones supposed to reduce it.
So that's where
if the people taking bribe, you think that boy be willing to reduce
that's where we
it?
are. These are the people who should be doing it. And this is why now I think there's a need, Abu, there's a need of independent body be set up to structure lawmaker salary and government official salary. Because
instead of they themselves.
yes, because you cannot have bunch of individuals up to now.
Be the referee and the player.
Yes, up to now, lawmakers' salary are still something that Liberians have not gotten a clear understanding of. Some will come and tell you, say, we're receiving this. The other person come and tell you, say, we're receiving that. The other person come and tell you, we're receiving this. So if you know what you are receiving is legal, come clean to us. If you think it worth the work you're doing, come clean and make the Liberian people understand. But these are people who are just bent on going over there because of what they want.
That's correct.
Some of these people are very hungry individuals. I know some of them. I can go on naming them. These are people who are sad way of doing their days outside of the position they are in today. And they could not barely afford a cup of meat for themselves. And today, because of the ignorance of Liberians, they got some of them into positions as they are today. And the only thing that they think is a benefit to them is to go after the little, even if it will cost your integrity. I will go for it. You say the man receive more money. When did you realize this? Fonati was deputy speaker, and when he was deputy speaker, they had a speaker. You think even if assuming by a meeting that what you're saying today is a reality, that Fonati allotted budget for himself. You had Waste, Means, and Finance there today, and some of the people that you're whining with, your current vice president was the co-chair on Waste, Means, and Finance. What did he do?
Y'all go asking you.
What did he do?
The people writing the thing, they acting like all winger. You can read.
No, you know the thing is the guys feel like the way like you are looking before, where there were people who could not analyze critically to know some of the facts.
Yeah,
so they were right.
So the society gullible. So they
so they feel like that the same thing that's still running out, that's still running up to now.
And he say, we finish squashing the whole nonsense. So the thing that people that waste.
It's just this. I just do. They just wrote this, and why you see them they make it plenty. You got to feel the old man who is way down there on her pepper farm.
Yeah, as soon as you say, oh, that's small thing.
Now
what we talk out time.
They say when you want hard things from like maybe put it in pool.
Yeah, but
so they feel like when they do it like this, not many persons will have the time to go and dig deeper into it to understand the real thing. If we tell some of you how many brown envelopes you receive illegally, you will not accuse somebody today of receiving money that was legally allotted for them.
But here's the irony, right? The men say they accusing Fonati corruption, right? But then why you're taking 15,000?
If you think Fonati have done something that worth his impeachment, right? Why not do his impeachment for of cash?
Genuinely, and make clear-cut democratic reasons.
If you think these calls that you are making today are genuine calls, why can't you do without cash inducement? You should receive 15K, be calling somebody begging them, man, and blah 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 blah, begging somebody to sign. If you think you got a genuine cause,
then you're passing all around. You're supposed to go on the legislative floor.
Yeah,
put the debate there.
The thing about it is the guys, many of them are novice to legislative politics. And so they just feel like when you get maybe numbers,
then
automatically you remove somebody. They know that there are procedures. Did you give Fonati due process? Did you give him due process of law? That you will sit today and think, say you can just remove a speaker. Look at what they did. The guys, when they stood in the sun and reading a resolution from the phone.
But guess what now? And the so-called, I don't know, whatever they are, but the lawmakers say the action is defending the law, right? That when people violate, they're quoting all the different laws now. So Liberians, you come in know clearly that this is not for the interest of the country, but them, right? So defending the law, not get no boundary, ain't get no limit.
Yeah.
Anybody violate the law, the legislators have the right to step in and correct the person. So now, sit down and ask yourself, if these people really mean that the law they're protecting, and now what Abu and Hagar talking on the radio, right? Ask them the question, why didn't these same lawmakers, right, introduce a bill to impeach Joseph Newman Boakai when the Supreme Court of Liberia issue, right, a Supreme Court, right, that Boakai has violated the tenure laws of the country.
There's no work impeachment.
In a violation of the law?
No, but I want to.
But here, guys, not a war impeachment.
No, but the thing.
No, I understand
that's
you.
what we
right?
are.
But the thing is, the lawmakers and say they part that they don't want passing around.
Yeah.
They say that they don't want defending the country law, but they were there. And this other matter went as far as the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
The Supreme Court ruled that the president's action was in violation of the law. Yeah. What did they do? Why we not see your put impeachment bill down for Boakai?
And Abu, just the very legislature where they are sitting, the legislature of both houses conducted investigation, and it was clear that the budget was altered. What did the legislature do? What did the representatives today that are parading around here, what did they do?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing they did. And maybe they are forgetting to know that the legislative power of the state is inherent in them. And in that, you have the power and responsibility to take decisions.
So you tell Boakai to stop what he's doing. Boakai stop will be very, very, will be very, very disrespectful to Boakai. Already you can be complaining.
The country that we are pushing toward now, beginning tomorrow. I told somebody last Friday, was it Friday or Thursday? I told somebody, I said, this is going to set the stage for a country that could be held under hostage. You know why? There might be no serious business at that legislature, especially the House of Representatives.
I agree.
And trust that anything that will come from the Senate, as per law, anything that will come from the Senate should be concurred with by the House of Representatives. Anything that will come from the Senate or the representative too should be concurred with from the Senate. So it tells you that the two houses cannot work. Though they are separate, but they are coordinate branches, or they are coordinate a segment of the legislature. So anything that happens at the House of Representatives, it will have to be approved by the Senate. So in a point where they both cannot concur on a particular issue, they will have to call for a joint session. And at that joint session, you will have them striking out some of the things that they can't agree on. Then they redo it. So it tells you that if the House of Representatives, once there are no session held there, understand that the country, if they push to December, January, you might be talking about not having budget because the guy should be going for break.
So let's see. Time is actually not our friend in this business, and so let's collect few calls.
Wow, we're out of time.
Way out of time. Let's collect 3-4 calls, and then we call it day. 0776-104-104, 086-500-104. Our friends in the diaspora can also chip in 30 seconds to each of the callers. Let's hear what you thought. This conversation is going to continue.
Yeah.
And yes, our friends from our partners have requested, and we have sent. We'll forward them. We'll forward
what's up, Chief?
the recordings and the list of those that signed. 15,000 lawmakers. We'll send your email.
How you doing?
Morning. Go ahead.
David King. I joined you from Lord Mike this morning. You see, what is taking place at the National Legislature, lower house, is not in the interest of the Black people. There are a lot of issues that we have, and the government needs to pay attention to. As we speak, as soon as early this morning, by 7 o'clock, Mr. Boakai and Mr. Poon are having a meeting to a house. As we speak, I just drove past there. He's still there yet. And they are having this meeting. I don't know what the intent of the meeting, but I am very much sure that it is geared towards what they are trying to do at the level of the lower house. But what to say to our lawmakers, those who came from our party, let them remember, whatever they do right, history will judge them. Whatever they do wrong, history will also judge them. But what to say to them, they did not go there on their own. They are representing us. And we in very here, we can take them from that power that they are occupying today. So they did not go over there to go and take 50,000 move the leader unlawfully. If they do that, we the Labrep who put that there will also take our
just come 2029. That's
Okay.
what I have to tell them.
All right, David. Maybe just two more. Hello.
Good morning, Abu.
Go ahead. You're live on the radio.
Abu, this is Star Eugene Walker, and I'm home in for my resident here in Tender.
Okay.
So, to Hagar, thank you for the fascinating discussion this morning.
Mm-hmm.
So the issue that has to do with our lawmakers taking bribe. Whether it is a certain thing in our country to have lawmakers taking bribe. Most especially from the days I come from Grand County, Madam Bento Masale. She of all person who went down as citizen to have her elected and is taking bribe to have another citizen to do for nothing. It is a sad day in our country.
Mm.
We all want to have the government and the government next
Abwaga bribing them. Abwaga bribing them. Y'all got to say in the community for the people to know. Mm.
So we want all the American government and American embassy to place a sanction, also especially on our own lawmaker, Bendu Masare. That is not even who need. She went up my way for what you need.
Okay.
Masare. So we want the government to place a sanction on her, she and her entire relative.
Okay.
Thank you enough.
All right.
Thank you. We'll take one more.
Yeah,
and then
one
we'll
more.
go.
Let's do one. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning. You live.
Yes, my name is Kevin. I'm calling you for district number 7 in York County.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's so disappointing to get this kind of information coming out of the legislature. And what I have to say to our lawmakers is that they shouldn't take up Nigerian for rap. Enough is enough to see them acting the way they are acting. They shouldn't be surprised to see us carrying ourselves at the Capitol building to make sure that government leaves the person with their family, because we just sit in this country and see them behaving the way they are behaving. Thank you.
All right. Finally.
Okay.
30 seconds. You live.
Hello.
You live. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Frederick S. Commodity calling from Nicotown Lagoon.
Go ahead. Be fast.
Yeah, my concern about the woman, Mr. Bwaga. We the Liberian people are going there. We not hating, we know what we are doing.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why we're going there. But the reason we are saying it because Mr. Bwaga not suffer for this job in Delhi. So any kind of way you want to do it in the country, you can do it.
Okay.
So when somebody elected properly, you will do it properly. Remember, President Wiko, Wiko say, I defeated.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. And we got to go.
Yeah, sure. We have to go. Tomorrow we'll be here. Hopefully, by the grace of God, we'll be here to begin a brand new day right here. It's good that we had the time together today.
Yesterday, your mouth was shut, yeah.
And yes, of course, folks, we have to go home. But yeah, Mr. Bwaga can be assured that we will expose all of his secret plots and everything. This plot against this is not genuine. All the lawmakers that are involved are not doing it genuinely or sincerely. They're all being bribed and, of course, coerced into doing this because they want some money from Mr. Bwaga. And we urge our partners, we urge the European Union, we urge the American embassy to go a step further and investigate and ask the hard question. We'll send all of what we have, the videos, the communication, we'll send them. And of course, where action has to be taken, actions must be taken there. My name is Abu Hagar Gonda was here. Until we meet tomorrow, do have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.